You know, Stop Killing Games got like now 1 million petitioners or whatever you say. They signed, which is good. Hopefully we can get this going with with owning our digital games. But I saw a post today that sucks ass. I got very surprised. Yeah, EA don't know, like, if they have a gold mine in front of their face. If you put it in front of their faces, hell no. Anthem is closing down. Next year, you cannot play it again. Ever! Never! Because it's an online-only game and the servers will go offline. January next year. I think it was January or February. I think it's January. So let's take a look at this. Luke Stevens, you know, he's going through that Anthem stuff and the petition, which is perfect. Exactly what I want to go through. So let's hear his thoughts. Yeah, let's get it.
My backlog is already too big. I can't afford it. But you know, it's also recently been added to my backlog. Giggity. Anthem. Servers are shutting down. They officially revealed it. They're shutting down servers January 12th of 2026.
Yeah, January.
At that time, the game will no longer be playable, period, full stop. Why can't I play Anthem in an offline mode? Anthem was designed to be an online-only title, so once the servers go offline, the game will no longer be playable.
And the thing is, we paid for that shit. We paid full price for Anthem. And now they're shutting it down. And what will happen? Huh? It's not a free-to-play title. We paid for the game. Full price, 60 or 70 bucks. Maybe at that time it was 60. But yeah, we paid for it. So now they just close it down. Will we get a refund? No. In-game currency, will we get a refund? No. Can we use the skins? Of course not. It's closing down. So, I don't think EA got the memo. At all. As usual. One other thing. EA have spent so far on Battlefield 6 $400 million.
It's just gone. It's just gone. So, yeah, it's dead. It's dead. It's over. Yeah, it looks like the petition did not help this game. Anthem missed the boat on that one. And yes, Stop Killing Games just hit 1 million. Yes, and I mean, that movement, that initiative is aiming to prevent stuff like this. So the idea is... Yes,
how people can be negative towards this, like, it's exactly what it's for. So if you own Anthem and you were against this, well, you got your wish. Come on. This thing, it's like, we still have time. It's January 12th. We still have time to maybe tell EA, bring us a sequel. Bring the servers up, like, for longer, or give us a fucking refund. We paid for the game. And now you don't own, like, no. No.
If you buy a game like Anthem, they would have to go in and make it playable offline.
Yes.
It could be just host a private match. It could be host your own local server that's literally just your IP address, like old LAN games and stuff.
Yeah.
They would just have to do that before they could take it offline. And I'm not a programmer. I don't know how easy or tough that would be. My understanding is if you made it a requirement, they would just build the game from the start with something like private servers hosted locally on your own machine or something, and that would be a get out of jail free card for this. But the idea that you could buy Anthem at full price and then on January 12th of next year, you just don't get it anymore. It's just gone. That's crazy. Like, that's
Yes.
so stupid. I don't know, man. It's so unbelievable to me that it's turned into a scandal, I guess. Just dumb. It's like, I thought this was one thing we could all agree on.
Yes, not like, come on. Not
Just-
only like a scandal, like I would call this a scam. If a small indie studio did something like this, holy shit, like we would hear it. Like we would like it would be more negativity towards this. Louder voices. So hopefully, they announced this when? I think it was early today or yesterday that EA announced this. So hopefully we'll, come on. We gotta do something. Huh? We gotta get Anthem back on the map. We need a sequel. Seriously. Even events was freaking amazing. To an extent. Like, this. Like, I mean, they were good. But they could definitely be better. But just for what it was good for what it was. And the plans they had was, I feel like that was awesome. Anthem could have been something great. And what it was, I would say, great, but not as a loot game, but gameplay wise, that's what That's what drew me into the game. Like, what the drawed? Drew me into the game. That was the gameplay. And now they taking that gameplay and gotta make it into an Iron Man game, single player. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if it'll make money. Anthem 2.0 or Anthem, whatever it was going to be called, would have made like a shit ton of money. Especially the skins. I feel like they had the skins on point. It was awesome. So EA, what are you doing? Don't stop the servers. Don't just shut them down. Keep them up. Make a sequel. It doesn't have to be BioWare, but sub-team, or at least sell the IP.